Hey guys, it's Athena. I'm sitting here in Tennessee, outside my sister's house. It's a beautiful day, very chilly for this time of year in the South. It's in the 50s, but the sun is out today and it's beautiful. And I wanted to pop by and say, what up? How you doing? This trip has been very low-key and nice. We got here on Wednesday evening. We gotta leave tomorrow morning to make the drive back because I gotta go back to work on Monday, unfortunately. But it's been pretty peaceful. I did something I wanted to tell you about. On Thursday, my sister and I drove out to this place, about 30 minutes out, for me to have I guess it's like a reading with this very cool spiritual person my sister has met who works with your Akashic records. And so for an hour I got to sit with her, and I'd never done that before. I really didn't know what to expect, and I think overall I liked it. I'm skeptical. I'm this person who, I'm the kind of person who is very open, yet I'm still very skeptical. And so parts of the conversation and the reading felt like it could fit anybody. It's a little on the generic side, but then there were other parts that were weirdly like spot on. So definitely felt like time well spent. And it was interesting. I kind of wanted more, but I think that's just because that's the kind of person I am. I want to keep trying, keep going, keep working. One of the things that she said was that I asked about spirit guides, and she said, you know, we all have a bunch supposedly around us, but I have 5, and she named them, but one of the names I've forgotten. And I had recorded the whole entire session. I did like a voice recording, but then I accidentally somehow deleted it, so I never got to go back and listen to it. That's so typical of me. I got 4 of the names I still remember, and the thing that was interesting is the name she brought up the most, that she kept on saying, this one is the one who's working closest with you and wants this, that, and the other for you, was a name that's kind of rare in my world, and yet it's quite significant with a negative connotation. It's sort of, you know, I won't give you the down and dirty details, but just put it this way. There was someone that I really desperately wanted in my life, and he left to go marry somebody with that name. Again, I've never known anyone else with that name, so it's really weird and really rare. So I'm kind of like, well, that's crappy. I automatically don't like that name, but maybe there's something there, something big. I don't know. I mean, that was ages ago, like 15 years ago almost, so whatevs. The other thing is, I asked about my mom, and when my sister had gone for having her records read, she got really interesting information back that, you know, we ended up talking about it for, I feel like, hours. And my mom was really, I was going to say she was really present, but actually she wasn't. The reader didn't come right out and say anything about it. I finally just asked. And she said, yes, she is here and she is present, but she's sort of standing back. And she said, I need to ask, which is something I've always said. I've always known about, at least my guides, that they don't come and make themselves obvious unless I ask. And I can't do like ask once and it's forever. I have to consistently ask and do it again and again. And it's been a while, so I felt a little out of touch lately, but I also have not made any efforts on my side, on my part, to connect. I haven't meditated. I haven't done a whole lot with the tarot or the oracle decks. I haven't I don't know what that noise is. I haven't made a lot of effort on this end, so I'm not faulting them for not. It's like a dance, you know? Speaking of dance, she said, my mother wants me to dance more. And then a couple minutes later she said, also, dance can mean sex. Like, have sex more. And I looked at my sister and I was like, well then Mama sure has changed a lot, because she came a long way before she left this earthly realm, but ooh, my mama was a little bit prudish when it came to that kind of thing. She was not really like, go out and sow your wild oats. My mama was like, you don't need to be a hoe. Okay, so, you know, I've heard when we get on the other side, we're wiser, yada yada, and maybe on the other side, you know, there's not the weird hang-ups concerning sexuality. So I thought that was kind of funny. But also dance. So dancing is something in this life I have always felt I was totally alien with. I only took any kind of dance once when I was 14. It was a little late at that point. And I have 2 left feet. I'm clumsy AF, and so, yeah, dancing's not a thing I do. However, when I'm by myself, especially with Poochie, and we get the right kind of old 90s hip hop, you know, I can't help it. I turn into happy feet, so I need to do a little more of that, I guess. I'm sorry you're wiggly. I've got you on a little selfie stick here, but it doesn't have any support, so sorry. What else? There was quite a bit that actually did feel kind of accurate, even though, again, I don't like the generic stuff that can fit anybody. You know, the same kind of goes with horoscopes sometimes, where it's hard to always feel like it's personal to just you. But there were quite a number of things that did come through, so that was kind of awesome. I'm glad I did it. It's something I've wanted to do for a while. Definitely confirmed some of my inner knowing and feelings, desires and yearnings. We ain't talking about dance and sex. We talking about travel and experiences and doing something other than work and come home. It's kind of all I do is work or veg at home, and I need, you know, the thing I want the most is more experiences, to get out and go places. So I get the feeling some of my guides are also like, let's go, let's go, let's go, you know, so I'm hoping I can make that happen this year, or I'm planning to make that happen. So I don't think hoping is going to get it done. I think researching and putting it on the calendar is going to get it done. I went to that awesome little crystal shop and did spend about 80 bucks, but didn't get much. I got my sister a pair of earrings for her birthday, and they were a little pricey. I got myself a pair of earrings. These are Moldavite. So let's see if I can show you my Moldavite earrings. Can you see that? And got myself one pretty hematite and mixed with quartz, and it's not the dark, it's not the black hematite, it's the red, and so it's quite beautiful. And I didn't bring it out here to show you, but that was it. That's the least amount I think I've ever gotten, but I have come to a point where I've got to quit. I'm like cutting myself off, not keep buying tons of individual rocks, because I got a bazillion of them and I don't need more right now. Jewelry is nice because I can wear it, so I do like that. I guess not much else. It's just been a real low-key, relaxing kind of trip down here, and I appreciate that. It's awesome. I needed that. It's been kind of annoying at work lately, so I'm so happy to just get out of that. Okay, I'll let you go now. Sorry this was a little yammery, but it's been a while since I've had no real topic. I hope you are doing well and enjoying your weekend. And if you celebrate Easter tomorrow, enjoy. And I hope where you live, the season is warming up or cooling off, wherever you are. I saw that a lot of my friends out there are still covered in snow. This has been a slow to start kind of spring around here, and I'm looking forward to things being in bloom and finally being warm again. And it'll be here soon, and before we know it, we'll be pissing and moaning over the hot temperatures, right? Let's try not to do that, okay? Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. I love you. Peace.